Hello guys. First of all, I want to say good days and warm greetings to all of you. And also, I want to welcome the guests who have attended and took the time to watch my speech. My name is Ardana. I'm a student of English language and literature major in University State of Malang. It has been a great pleasure to be here today to provide a valuable opportunity about mental health. Our topic today is about obsessive compulsive disorder or known as OCD. Of course, not an OCD diet like Daddy Corbusier. Both of them are very different. First, have you ever felt irritated, worried, anxious, and afraid? If you do something right, but we feel the need to do it over and over again. If you have never experienced it, well, then be grateful because people with OCD sometimes realize that their thoughts and actions are excessive, but still feel like they have to do it and cannot avoid it. People with OCD sometimes may experience severe anxiety as a result of obsessive thoughts. Often, compulsions are used to reduce the anxiety caused by the obsession. For example, you may have a friend who is a perfectionist and is obsessed with cleaning for hours just to make sure that every corner of the place is clean and germ free. Then, what is the difference between OCD and perfectionism? The answer is simple. Perfectionism can have an unhealthy or healthy impact, but that doesn't mean an unhealthy perfectionist is an OCD. Are you guys confused? Okay, calm down and relax. I will explain slowly. Basically, OCD is characterized by difficulty in adjusting to the nature of the mind, danger, sense of the responsibility, excessive need for certainty, and perfectionism. For this point, I can give an example. For example, when someone is tidying up a book, a perfectionist and OCD do the same thing, but that is, they tend to tidy up books from small to large. But what distinguishes between the two is that a perfectionist tends to do it look comfortable and neat, while an OCD does not because it looks comfortable, but rather because there are obsessive thoughts outside their control of mind that require them to do it. In addition, the thoughts of the burden caused by perfectionists can still be overcome. In contrast to OCD individuals who find it difficult to stop their thoughts or anxiety. I'm really annoyed with people who like to say, my OCD soul is struggling. Being a perfectionist is not an OCD. Suffering from OCD is not just looking at a puzzle that is missing a piece and then feeling stressed because the puzzle isn't complete. No, it's not. There are people who even want to blink their eyes, they have to count first. If they want to wake up, they have to wait until the clock is exactly at 12, 6, 3, or 9. OCD is a serious mental disorder. So, don't judge someone with OCD or not from their behavior. Now that I have explained it with OCD and perfectionism, I want to tell you an example of one extreme case of OCD. Allison, 14 years old girl, is a girl from New York. She noticed OCD in the third grade. Every day, she styled her hair for about 4 hours, so she could not leave the house or do her normal activities, and she was also worried that if people thought her hair was ugly, she would be stressed and repeat again until it was perfect. Now imagine Imagine again, a 14 years old girl who used to play and laugh when she was her age. She had to do activities which she spent 4 hours wasting her time just to do her hair. Isn't that ridiculous? Well, I also don't want to be like that, and of course, everyone else too. Then, how do we cure and deal with this disorder? Well, it is a quite difficult answer because it is not easy to cure it, which takes time that not instant. It could even take years and sometimes can be a relapse. But that doesn't mean this disorder cannot be cured. There are several ways that can be done to at least reduce its impact. One of those is to take it to psychiatrists, never for self-diagnosis. Never. You know why? Because it is uncertain what we suffer from OCD, and even worse, rather than a self-diagnosis, is that mental disorders can be made by ourselves. If we do a self-diagnosis, not go to psychiatrist. Make sure to take it to the right psychiatrist and be given primary care. What I hate in Indonesia is disorder or anxiety or stress is considered trivial and considered as a joke until someone commits to suicide. Things like this are also usually associated with spiritual or religious condition. Yep, if there are people who want to commit suicide, they are usually told to do more prayer and worship. I mean, spiritual things are very important to do as above, but it would be better to take them to a psychiatrist because because the wrong approach actually makes their condition getting worse. In addition, the understanding of the Indonesian people about mental illness is still lacking until now. Being an OCD is hard and difficult, I admit that. It's like you have a mission but never complete it. Like Alison's mother said, OCD thinks that they have to be perfect, but perfect is the weirdest thing that never exists. That's how it is because perfection belongs only to God. So, if you here suffer from OCD, I just want to say that you are a great people, guys, for being strong against the same demons, same feelings every day and over again. Remember that every worry or anxiety you have is an illusion created by your own brain. Fight for it, you are not alone. There are also many people out there fighting for the same thing. And the last message is that if you live in Indonesia where mental illness is underestimated, prove to them that this disorder is real and can attack everyone no matter what. I'm Ardana. Thank you for listening to me and have a nice day, everyone. Thank you.